Honest Hughie here, and I've just seen, hands down, the best movie that I've seen in a long time, and this is a movie called Sinners, and I went to the cinema and watched it, and I have to say, it blew me away. From the acting to the story to just the whole movie, like the cinematography in the movie was absolutely amazing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a non-spoiler review of this. But if I do think anything I say is a spoiler, I'll warn you. So don't worry about any spoilers. I'm not even going to mention what the monster is. I'm going to say monster because we know. I'm not going to say what the presence is, I'll say. I'm not going to say what it is, even though you could probably guess. But if you watch the trailer like I did, it tells you absolutely nothing. That trailer shows nothing. I will say one thing, the movie had me questioning if the Tommy gun scene was going to be in the movie. And I wasn't mad if it was just a sort of their own version of a trailer. Because, yeah, it is in the movie. I won't spoil it. But, like I say, straight up, I'm going to go with what I liked about it straight away. So, first things first, like I said, it's not a horror. It's got... But I will put underline to that. I'll go back on that. I will say it's got a creepy element to it when it gets to the horror side. It does get creepy. I'll get more into that as I go on with the review. To start with, the cast. 10 out of 10. From Haley Stanfield to Michael B. Jordan to Miles. The new actor, upcoming actor, is called Miles. He is amazing. I'm going to get the main thing out the way that people may be put off going to see this movie by. Might think it's goofy, might think it might not work, and that is Michael B. Jordan playing two characters, twins. And I'm going to say, unlike, not saying this movie is a bad movie, but Lawless with Tom Hardy, where he plays the brothers, I think it's the Crowley brothers, can't remember what they're called. It's goofy, it's good, I liked it. Dramatised Hollywood, but it's great, but it's goofy. You can tell it's just like, yes, different characters because Tom Hardy's an amazing actor, but you can tell it's got a goofiness to it, and you can take it out in a movie. But you know that it's that good. It's so bad it's good. This, on the other hand, Michael B. Jordan, twice, honestly, had me questioning at the beginning if they were both Michael B. Jordan. Now, honestly, he plays them so different, so well. It actually adds to the movie, and I actually cared for both of them. Usually, you know, if you have twins and let's just say something happens to another twin, you feel, oh no, the actor's fine, the actor's here. You actually legit feel like he's a character, and you legit feel like the main character's a character. So they're both like main characters in this movie, but the main guy, like our main protagonist, he is an amazing actor, and this is his first movie he's been in. This is Miles. He is amazing in this. If anything, he's the reason why this movie, for me personally, is the best movie of the year. And I know I've done the Nosferatu review. Don't get me wrong, I still think that's an amazing movie. Again, watch a bit of the original before going in. It's a very slow burn, very slow burn. For me personally, I didn't think it was that slow of a burn. I felt there was enough in it to keep me on the edge of the seat. But again, a lot of people will see it as a bit of like Hereditary, a slow burn, but the ending's worth it. Now we'll skip that movie. Go and watch Nosferatu, watch my review if you want to. Let's get into this one. So I'm not going to spoil it. I'm just going to say it's 4 genres, so to speak. Well, 4 parts, I'll say. So we've got the beginning, you've got the middle, you've got the end, and then you've got another ending. So it's like, it's not a fake ending. It ends quite abruptly before the first credits. Nicely, could have worked, but you want a bit more. There's after credits. Watch the after credits. First one, watch, and there's another after credit. Watch that, because both are important. The main one after the first set of after credits is very important to watch. It explains a lot of unanswered questions near the end. And the last one is just amazing. Main thing I'm going to say, main guy, he can sing. I'm telling you, honestly, you can tell he's out of a band. So this is, like I said, it's got like 4 genres, I would say. So it's got like genre of like, it's not heavily delved into, but there's enough there for slavery. There's enough there because they're cotton picking and they are looked down upon. It's that era, but it's not in your face. It's just enough to know that it's that timeline. It's not a flat out, you know, you don't see any, arguably, there is some racism in it, but you don't see any racist remarks or anything like that. And any, you know, you get enough, but because these two, the brothers, are very well respected and kind of feared, because they're really powerful. So there's that. There's crimes in this. So it's like a sort of low-key mafia at the beginning. Starts with like a mafia movie. Then you've got your blues. You've got your horror. And you've got, well, I would say your blues. It's your soul. I personally, oh god, no, 5 genres because the musical. You'll know in a minute, right? It's not a flat-out musical, but there is musical elements in this movie. There's a lot of singing, and I wasn't mad at any of it. I thought the singing was going to take me out because Netflix has done this thing where people sing and dance, and it feels out of place. And there's been a few movies I've watched where it's a flat-out musical, and don't get me wrong, they were great. Like Spirited was great, but this does it really well. It actually makes you feel like it's a vital part of the movie, and if it was took out, like, the movie wouldn't be the same. It'd still be good story-wise, but it just, man, and his voice, the main guy's voice, is just absolutely amazing. When he starts singing, it's just, it's amazing. So, like I say, I'll start with the first part. I'm not going to get any spoilers, but let's just say the Garoppolo, the people at a barn, and there's a certain scene, the barn scene. Probably a lot of people have heard of this. It absolutely blew me away. It was amazing. I'm not going to tell you what happens in the bar scene. I'm just going to say I absolutely loved it. When we do find out what this monster is, we'll say. I wouldn't really say it's a monster, but I won't spoil what it is. I have one gripe with the movie, but it's not a gripe. I thought I had it, but when the more I think about it, it's not really anything. Is you don't see the form of said monster. You know what I mean. You don't see it being full on what that monster is, and you know Nyan straight away what it is. But I'm not going to spoil it because it's nice for the reveal, and the horror element in the movie does work. Again, it's not scary. It is gory, but it's not scary, and it's not like Novocaine gore. It's just enough to make you go. It's enough to switch the formula, because that's what this movie does a lot. It switches the formula, but it still is rooted. Like, the underlying rooting is it's a soul movie, and it's about the music, and it's about how music can bring demons in our world, and how it can connect, and how we connect to the past and the future with music, and how it links us all together. And I think that is an absolute amazing premise in this movie. It is done amazingly. It also helps massively that Miles can sing. Like, I'd be happy to see him in more movies. He low-key out-acted Michael B. Jordan. Now, part of me thinks Michael B. Jordan let him. In a good way, not a bad way, because Michael B. Jordan is just proper down-to-earth, nice guy. And it was, oh god, all of it was great. Haley Stanford was absolutely amazing in this as well. She was mint in this. She's so underrated. Like, come on, she can act really well. And the whole movie as a whole, I would say it was great. Like I say, from start to finish, I enjoyed it. Now, it's 2 hours. It doesn't feel it because it's, like I said, it switches formula. So it starts off like a sort of mafia. Then it goes into soul music. Then it goes into the horror element, and then it goes back to the soul music part, and it's just wow. Especially the post-credit. The post-credit, right? The reason I'm bigging it up is it's so satisfying. Once you know the post-credit, it explains a lot of questions that people have about, like, Zed Monsters. Again, I would highly recommend this movie. It's got to be my favourite movie of the year. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to tell you to go and watch it. If you haven't watched it now, if you don't want to know what the monster is. Actually, no, I'm still not going to say. I'm not going to say. Nah. But let's just say we don't see the full form. It still stays human-y form. Now, that was my gripe. You don't see the full form of the monster. It's not now. It made it more, like, creepy. Sometimes to just see them as normal people can be weird. You don't know what the monster is. So, yes, again, what an amazing movie. So if you haven't seen it, go and watch it. And I would recommend going and watch it at the cinema. And out of 10, I give it 10 out of 10, honestly. There's nothing like that is negative about it. Like I say, even the gripe with not seeing the monster fully, you kind of do. You kind of do. Without getting into spoilers. So, right, if you enjoyed this video, you know, subscribe. And I'll be doing another review soon. I'll be doing Havoc, a review on that, because I really enjoyed Havoc as well. Right, I will see you later. Bye. And it'll be more Michael B. Jordan.